Welcome to the Advanced Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make these gorgeous Christmas trees that are narrow, so you can slip them anywhere into your holiday decorations and are easy to build. So first of all, you're going to need 11-inch and 7-inch green chrome balloons for the tree, and I'm using 7-inch gold chrome balloons for the trunk of the tree. You'll also need a hand pump, an electric balloon inflator, and most importantly, a balloon sizer box, as every balloon in this is a particular size to give us that Christmas tree look. Finally, you're going to need a balloon stand that's 4.5 feet tall to build the tree on top of. Every layer of this tree is made up of 4 balloons. Now it's just a matter of how those balloons are sized that will give the tree its shape. To start off, you want to inflate 2 of the 7-inch chrome gold balloons to 4 pumps of air using a hand pump, or 4.5 inches in diameter. Now I'm going to inflate 2 of these at the same time, and then I'm going to tie them into a pair by wrapping the nozzle around twice and tying it in a simple knot. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing and make a second pair to the same size and then join them together into a quad by overlapping the pairs so that the nozzles touch in the center, and then wrap one balloon from each of those pairs around each other. Slip the quad onto the pole so that the nozzles of the quad are touching that center pole, and then take the 2 balloons with the pole in between them and twist them around each other. This will lock it to the pole so they won't come flying off later. Make sure 2 balloons are facing towards the front of the tree, and then make another quad to the exact same size, slip it onto the pole, twist the 2 balloons around the pole, and then you're going to orient this quad so that one balloon sits between the 2 balloons below it. I'll finish off the trunk of the tree with a 3rd chrome gold quad, slip it on, and make sure that 2 balloons are facing front, as that's critical to forming the first branches of our tree. So now you're going to take 2 11-inch green chrome balloons, inflate them, and size them to 8 inches in diameter using the sizer box. So simply press your balloon against the hole in the sizer box and slowly let out of the balloon until it just fits through. Size the second balloon to 8 inches in diameter as well, and then tie them together in a pair just like we did a little bit ago. Now this quad's going to look a little different, so we've got 2 8-inch balloons, and now we're going to take 2 of the 7-inch chromes and inflate them to 4 pumps each, or 4.5 inches diameter, tie them into a pair, and then we're going to take these 2 different sizes of pairs and twist them into a quad. The larger balloons will give our tree shape, and the smaller balloons will keep our tree narrow. Slip this quad onto the stand and make sure the small balloons are facing the front and the back of the tree, and the large balloons always point out the sides. Follow this up with a quad of 4.5-inch balloons, slip it on the pole, and make sure there are always 2 balloons facing front and 2 balloons facing back, and this will fill in the gaps between our larger balloon layers. As you add the larger quads onto the tree, the big balloons should always be touching each other between the different layers. If you have a big gap, you can press them against each other, or you can tug on the tiny balloon quad that sits in between those layers and pull those little balloons to the front and the back. That will create a gap on the sides and allow those larger balloons to nestle in just a little bit tighter, so you get that nice seamless look up the tree. As I continue to add these layers, it's critical that you're paying attention to the sizing I'm showing on screen, because about halfway up the tree, those sizings change a little bit, and I go from using 11-inch balloons on the side of the tree to using all 7-inch because they get so tiny. Now, if you'd like a little bit of extra instruction to go along with today's video, I have a set of written plans linked in the description box below. These include step-by-step detailed instructions, full color illustrations, as well as a complete supply list. As a bonus, these plans include 2 different sizes of tree patterns included in one, so you can have an assortment of trees for your holiday setup. As you get near the top of the tree, you're going to start running out of balloon stand pole, and that last 4-inch quad can be a little difficult to slip on the very end. So what I like to do is press the palm of my hand against the top of that pole while I twist the 2 balloons around the pole so it doesn't accidentally pop off the top while I'm trying to make those twists. Now the final balloon that tops off this tree is a single 4-inch balloon that I've just inflated by itself and tied in a knot. You're going to take the nozzle of that and wrap it in a figure-8 pattern between 2 of the balloons below it to secure it in place, or you can simply tie the nozzle of that single balloon to one of the nozzles of the balloons below it, and that'll hold it in place as well. I made a trio of these chrome Christmas trees for my holiday setup, but if you'd like a larger Christmas tree, you should check out this video. And until the next time, remember, stay creative, everybody!